Meanwhile, at Ravenwood in Martha's office, Martha and Wilma are talking. Well, seems your condition's been improving since you first arrived here. It really helped a lot, but I feel I want to go back to the real world. Are you certain that you're ready for this? Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Ridge Manor in living room, Olivia's waiting. Tatea came in, and she saw her mom, and as she got up, "Is my brother okay? I want to know why the hell your husband had your brother arrested on possession of drugs. I wasn't expecting that. He better not be in here." And as Tatea came to Olivia, "Carl's not actually here. He's actually busy getting the place ready for our son Brian, but I have a major problem." Meanwhile, at the Palmstone Ridge Manor, Rachel got the door, and it's Karen and Bradley. "We got your text telling us to meet us here." "Right, come in." And as Karen and Bradley came in, and as Rachel closed the door and led them to the living room, where Aaron is, who saw them, and as he got up, "What's going on?" "We have some good news we want to share with you too." Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Michelle's sitting at a table waiting, and as she has flashbacks of her and David talking. "Tell me, really, what does she have on you? Can we not talk about this? But we are. I want to know what secrets my wife's keeping from me. I assure you, that woman has nothing on me at all. Yeah, only thing is, I don't buy it." And as the flashback ends, where Paul came to where Michelle is and sat down and faced her, and she saw him. "Michelle, it is so good to see you again." Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Matt came in with their son Austin Dawson, and as Matt closed the door and turned to Vanessa, who's still lying in a coma. "Honey, about someone who wants to see you. Is mommy gonna be alright?" And as Matt got down to her son and faced him, "She is, but she's gonna need us to be strong for her." Meanwhile, in the Dominican Republic at the airfield outside the both Grand private jets, Kristen, Michael, Jennifer, Will, Lauren, Jesse, Casey, and Richard are talking. "Why don't we just leave? Why don't you just shut the hell up? I'm not listening to a guy who slept with my wife." "Oh, like you always been deferred? That's not fair and you know it. Come on. You know he wants to be a robot. You know what? You're going down." And as Michael went and tackled Will to the ground, and as we began fighting, and as Kristen tried to break up the fight, but Jennifer stopped. "Leave them, because you and I still have a lot to talk about. I have never seen you." And as Lauren came to her Jesse S., who saw him. "You got a minute?" "Sure." And as Lauren and Jesse went on one of the jets, while Casey and Richard began talking while watching the fight. "What the hell are we gonna do? We have to stop this before we all end up in jail here, or maybe worse for the matter." Meanwhile, on one of the jets in the living room, Lauren and Jesse are talking. "Look, Lauren, this is a good time. Let Michael and Will fight, because we need to finish what we talked about. We already did. I want to know the reason to why we chose to file for separation instead of divorce. Does that marriage have a shot?" Meanwhile, at Ravenwood in Martha's office, Martha and Wilma are talking. "I feel that I put my husband through enough pain, even though he's blamed for nuts. I really want you to be okay. I will. But not as long as Wayne and Linda are walking free like they didn't do nothing. I deeply understand. Really, I do. I still want to do monthly sessions with you, if that's okay. Actually, that's a good reference, and I want to see how you fare, but Emily's the only one who can sign you out. I'm right here." And as Emily came in, and Wilma saw, along with Martha, "I'm ready for the next phase." Meanwhile, in the hallway, Julian's waiting till Joshua, Eric, and Mildred came to where he is, and he saw and got up and faced him. "How's she's doing?" "She says she's going to take things slow." "That's good to know." "I trust that you can keep our sister safe." "You have my word." "I really hope so, too, because I would hate for Eric and I to tag team in killing you." Meanwhile, at the Chrysler Ridge Manor in the living room, Taya and Olivia are talking. What is it? It's about Patrick and how I still have feelings for the guy. This is a whole new game now that you're married to Carl. Yes, and I get that a lot, but I love Patrick and Carl. You cannot love them both. But I really wish you would invite me to your wedding. What? So you can change my mind? Clearly, you married this guy for Brian, so he can have his parents together. But tell me something. Do you think it's fair when he finds out that his parents is putting on this act? My feelings for Carl is just as real like the one I have for Patrick. Do you really love Carl? Meanwhile, at the Palmdale Ridge Manor in the living room, Karen, Bradley, Rachel, and Aaron are talking. Sounds like goodness to me. Actually, it is. You remember when Tina told us that we have another daughter? Yeah, before Christmas. Wait, are you saying? Come in. And as Yolanda came in, and Karen and Bradley saw her. Karen, Bradley, this is our daughter, Yolanda. Yolanda, meet your grandparents, Karen and Bradley. Nice to meet the both of you. Nice to meet you. Seems your family is complete. And as Patrick came in the room, what's going on? And as Karen, Bradley, Rachel, Aaron, along with Yolanda saw him. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Michelle and Paul are talking. Surely there must be a reason to why we're meeting like we're old friends. Oh my god. Isabella knows about us. Why is this news to you? Of course you know about us. You bastard! You told her about us wrong. She's a grand with unlimited resources, but you already knew that, right? Yeah, I guess so. And as Michelle has a flashback of Paul making love to her. And it's the flashback ends with Paul realizing what Michelle's doing. Fantasizing about a passionate night, which was totally epic by the way. That was a mistake, was it really, Michelle? Because the way you and I made love make it seems that your marriage with David is winding down. You know nothing about my marriage. Only we both know I do. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Vanessa's lying in a coma while Matt and his son Austin are talking. Can I show Mom a picture I drew for her? Sure, in fact, and as Matt got up, and as Austin took his photo from his bag and follows Dad to where Vanessa is. And as he put the picture by the flowers. And as Austin came back to where Vanessa is. Mom, I know you're there. And I know soon you'll come back to us. And as Matt came to where his son is, just as Jan came in. And Matt saw her. How's she's doing? She still hasn't moved. And as Jan came to where Austin and Matt are. She will return, trust me. Meanwhile, in the Dominican Republic at the airfield outside both the Grand Private Jets, Jennifer and Chris are talking while Will and Michael are still fighting each other. You don't have nothing to say for cheating with Michael. You know, it felt really good to win into him. I mean, he was the person that I need, really. Then why did you wait all this time to tell me? I didn't. It just happened. Will would never love you like he does for me, really? How's that going for you? Oh, it seems you and Will are heading to Splitsville. And as Casey and Richard went and broke up the fight between Michael and Will. Pack it in now. This has gone far enough. She's white. You're not even worth my time. And it's Michael's turn and head back in its jet. Meanwhile, in the other jet, Lauren and Jesse are talking just as Michael came in. And as he heads to the back, while Lauren and Jesse continue talking. Come on, Jesse. Surely there must be a reason to why you didn't go through the divorce and suggest that we file for separation. Yeah, there is. It's taken me a while to think, and it's made me realize the difficult choice you had to make. So, you get to what? No, I don't. Look, I get that you were scared about what Paul would do, but I would understand. And had you trusted me, I get it. Despite what happened, we may still have a chance. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, but we do have a chance. So there is hope for us. Yeah, maybe there is. But it's gonna take a long time to get the trust back, which is currently destroyed. Then let me fix that. Let me be the wife that you married. This is not gonna be easy. What do I have to do to earn your trust? Just tell me and I'll do it. Meanwhile, at Ravenwood in Martha's office, Martha, Wilma, and Emily are talking. Okay, if you just sign right here, and as Emily signed the paperwork, and as she gave it to Martha, and as she turned and headed to where Wilma is. I want to let you know, you're my sister, and I will always be here for you. Thank you, and I'm always wrong. We are a family that sticks together. That we are. Yeah, and as Joshua, Eric, and Mildred came in the room, and Wilma and Emily along with Martha saw. Well, as you know, this facility will always be here should you need it. Thank you so much for taking care of. Yeah, no problem. Excuse me. And as Martha went and left just as Julian came in, and Martha saw her. You're free to take her home. Can I talk to you for a minute? Sure. And as Mildred went out with Martha. Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Taya and Olivia are talking. Of course I love Carl. I didn't marry the guy after all. What I meant is, if you and him didn't have a son, what does that matter? It does matter, because a marriage is about love and honesty. Mom, I already know that. Then make the effort and be honest with yourself for once. Patrick and I have been through a lot. Make a choice. Your husband or Patrick. You don't have much time. Excuse me. Are you finished with this? Yeah, thank you. And as Taya got up and got the tray with her and Olivia's cup and turned and walked away. And it's Olivia thinking, only if it was that easy, Mom. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Taya came and sat the tray down. And as she got her iPhone out and called Brody. Hey, I got the sample. Yeah, you know what? I'll meet you there right now. Alright, and as Taya hung up and went and got a bag from the drawer and came back and placed the cup in the bag without touching it and sealed it. And as she put it in her purse and got her iPhone and went and left the kitchen. Meanwhile, at the Palmsdale Ridge Manor in the living room, Karen, Bradley, Rachel, Aaron, and Yolanda are surprised by Patrick's arrival. Oh, you're here on lunch. I want you to meet your half-sister Yolanda. Wait, you two found your daughter so soon? I actually met them. Nice to meet you. Same here. Anyways, Melissa's doing well. I think we need to officially welcome you to the family. How do you propose? We have a party tomorrow, and we're not taking no for an answer. I'm in. Then it's settled. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Michelle and Paul are talking. Look, I'm just here to let you know if we need you in any way for you not to hesitate and act. Oh, I get it now. Isabella sent you here. I'm here on behalf of my parents. Besides, I already got a new girlfriend. Doesn't really surprise me when you call and seem to sleep with any woman you want. Let's not forget I'm the reason to why Chad knows who betrayed him in the first place. You mean CJ, right? Nice. Katie enlisted my help, so I did some research and digging around, and I found the information, so I told her, therefore her telling him. Yeah, it's all over the school that CJ and Chad got into it, but overall, the Dawson family's gonna pay, and I'm gonna help Chad do it. No one betrays family and gets away with it. I just came to let you know that information. And as Paul got up and turned and walked away, soon someone came and sat before Michelle, and she saw, oh my God, it can't be! Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Vanessa's lying in a coma while Jan, Matt, and his son Austin are talking. I'm gonna take Austin to get some lunch. Want anything? No, I'm fine. Come on, Austin. And as Matt and Austin went and left the room, and as Jan turned and faced her best me, who's still in the coma. I have known you since I first met you in boarding school. And I assure you that Wayne, Linda, or maybe your parents for the matter will pay for this. One way or another, there's gotta be a way to go to the island and find out whatever secrets that lies there. Meanwhile, in the Dominican Republic at the airfield outside the Grand Private Jets, Kristen, Will, Jennifer, Richard, and Casey are talking. Look, we can't keep doing this all night long. I don't regret how I feel. So, what we had meant, if our love meant anything, Jennifer, you would have done what you did by marrying the blow. Bricks doesn't mean anything, Will. Don't defend yourself to her. In fact, that other jet's mine, so why don't we take that one? Sounds good to me. And as Kristen and Will head to the other jet and went on, while Jennifer turns to Casey and Richard. You know what? I am done with him and my sister for the matter. You don't mean that? Yeah, I do. Meanwhile, on the jet in the living room, Lauren and Jesse are talking. Look, Lauren, there's nothing you can do but spend some time apart. Okay, if that's what you really want. Yeah, when we get home, I'm gonna find you a place to live for the time being, but I think that's best for the both of us. Fine. And as Jennifer, Casey, and Richard came on, and Jesse and Lauren saw, what's going on? Kristen and Will are flying on the other jet while we take this one. I'm gonna call the pilot and let him know that we're ready. And as Richard got his iPhone and called the pilot. Where's Michael? Oh, he's on the other jet. With Will? That can't be good. And then Jennifer hit up, but Casey stopped. Oh wait. He said he's gonna barricade himself in the bedroom while Kristen and Will are up front in the living room. Meanwhile, on the other jet in the living room, Kristen and Will are talking. You promise to stay up here till we get back home? Why? Is Michael here? Yeah, in the bedroom. I just don't want any more conflict between the two of you. Fine, whatever. We're only on this trip a couple hours anyways. Okay, so Jennifer's still legally married to Rex? She says she's filed for divorce as soon as we get back to the States, but I guess time will really tell. But more importantly, I'm gonna be a part of her baby's life and yours. Meanwhile, in the bedroom, Michael's looking at a picture of him and Kristen on his iPhone. And as he has a flashback, no matter what happens from this point on, I just want you to be happy. I feel the same way for you. And as the flashback ends, with Michael hearing the noise of the jet getting ready to take off, and as he got up and headed to the window, and saw one of the jets taking off in the air, and realized who it is. And as he came back, and got on the bed and laid down, and as he began thinking,